Morning, dear children. So, last class we did up to pressure. That means we were doing conditions required for a chemical reaction. That means chemical reaction don't undergo like that. Okay. So, for a chemical reaction to take place, some conditions are required, and number one condition that we have learned is close contact. That means the substances the reacting substances need to come in close contact. Number two, some of the solid substances, when we bring them in close contact, then also the reaction doesn't take place. That means for this kind of things we need to convert them into solution form. And number three was heat energy. Some of the chemical reaction take place in presence of heat. And number four was light energy. Then number five was electricity. Some of the chemical reaction that take place in presence of electricity, and this type of reactions are called electrochemical reactions. And number six was pressure. Now this is number seven, catalyst. Some of the chemical reaction, they don't take place in their own, they need some catalyst. A catalyst is a substance that either increases or decreases the rate of a chemical reaction without itself undergoing any chemical change during the reaction. Means it just increases or decreases the reaction, but itself will not take part. Itself will not change. Itself will not change. It will remain as it is. Before the reaction, after the reaction, catalyst will remain same. It will not change. Its molecular composition will remain same. Simply its presence will change the rate of the chemical reaction. Either it will increase or it will decrease. Okay, so a catalyst is a substance that either increases or decreases the rate of a chemical reaction without itself undergoing any chemical change during the reaction. Now there are two types of catalyst: positive catalyst and negative catalyst. The catalyst that increases the rate of a chemical reaction is positive catalyst, and the catalyst that decreases the rate of a chemical reaction is negative catalyst. So for some of the some of the reactions are very slow, so they need to be accelerated. So for this kind of chemical reaction we introduce positive catalyst, and some of the reaction are very fast which we cannot even control. Okay, so they may be explosive, so they are very fast which we cannot control. So for this kind of reaction which we cannot control, for this kind of reaction we use negative catalyst to decrease the rate of chemical reaction. Positive catalyst, so I said when a catalyst increases the rate of a chemical reaction, it is known as positive catalyst. Let's see one example. That is, on being heated to 700 degrees Celsius, potassium chlorate decomposes to evolve oxygen gas. So potassium chlorate decomposes to evolve oxygen gas. That means potassium chlorate, when heated to 700 degrees Celsius, there will be evolution of gas. You can see, you can just if you detect, then you can see that the gas is coming out here. The effervescence will not be there, because effervescence will be there if the gas is evolving in liquid. But since potassium chlorate is a solid, so you may not be able to see oxygen gas. But if you really want to collect it, it can be collected using this one, using a cylinder. Otherwise some test for oxygen is there that can be done. So but when manganese dioxide is mixed with it in the ratio 1:4, the decomposition takes place at a much lower temperature, that is at about 300 degrees Celsius. In this reaction, manganese dioxide acts as a positive catalyst and remains unaffected. So what happened is, just we could see that this decomposition of potassium chlorate takes place at 700 degrees Celsius, okay, which is a very high temperature. But if we can introduce manganese dioxide in the ratio 1:4, then this temperature, that means the temperature that was needed earlier, that is 700 degrees Celsius, will not be needed. Okay, when we introduce this manganese dioxide, then 300 degrees Celsius, at this temperature, at 300 degrees Celsius only, the decomposition of potassium chlorate starts. That means we are saving 400 degrees Celsius. That means this manganese dioxide is increasing the rate of reaction or decreasing the rate of reaction? It is increasing the rate of reaction, because it was very slow. It was taking 700 degrees Celsius, but with the introduction of manganese dioxide, the reaction is taking place at 300 degrees Celsius, means it has increased the rate of the chemical reaction. Hence, manganese dioxide acts as a positive catalyst and itself remains unaffected. And you can see the chemical reaction out here. 2KClO3 potassium chlorate on heating up to 300 degrees Celsius in presence of manganese dioxide gives 2 molecules of potassium chloride and 3 molecules of oxygen gas. Then promoters. What do you mean by promoters? What do you mean by promoters? Promoters, substances that improve the efficiency of a catalyst, are called promoters. For example, molybdenum acts as a promoter to increase the efficiency of the catalyst. Iron, in the formation of ammonia gas from hydrogen and nitrogen. Promoters cannot work without a catalyst. Okay, so again, there are some chemical reactions that is very slow. So even a catalyst also cannot increase the rate of reaction up to the mark. So for this kind of chemical reaction, we need another substance, and that is called promoter. This promoter increases the efficiency of a catalyst. For the formation of ammonia gas, molybdenum can be used as a promoter and iron can be used as a catalyst. But mind you one thing, promoters cannot work without a catalyst, but catalyst can work without a promoter. Then comes negative catalyst. Yes, so negative catalyst. I said what is a negative catalyst. Let's say example, when a catalyst decreases the rate of a chemical reaction, it is known as negative catalyst. You can see the example out here. Phosphoric acid acts as a negative catalyst to decrease the rate. See, hydrogen peroxide H2O2, which even we use to take out this one whenever there is air problem, the problem is there in our ears, then we put this hydrogen peroxide, which comes out with some things that is there in your ear, which has blocked your ear with a fizzy sound. So this is hydrogen peroxide. That means it is used as the medicine for cleaning your ear. It waxes your ear. So this hydrogen peroxide decomposes at a very fast rate. Whenever you start heating this hydrogen peroxide, then this decomposes at a very fast rate. So in order to decrease the rate of decomposition of hydrogen peroxide, phosphoric acid is used. Even alcohol too acts as a negative catalyst in certain chemical reaction. Now if I will ask you, give two examples of negative catalyst, then what will be your answer? Phosphoric acid in the reaction of decomposition of hydrogen peroxide, and alcohol in some of the chemical reactions. Then can you give two examples of positive catalyst? Yes, positive catalyst. Manganese dioxide in the decomposition of potassium chlorate and iron in the formation of ammonia are two positive catalysts. So this much for today. Thank you.